Today on 2+U Nevada.
90% of adults have experiencing feelings of depression or anxiety or sadness or loneliness around the holiday season. So while it is, for the majority of us, a time of joy and celebration, for some of us, most of us, it can be really difficult.
Don't let the holidays stress you out, get you down. Sometimes that's easier said than done. We sit down with the National Alliance on Mental Illness to talk about our mental health this season.
Respite in short just means a break. So we're allowing families to have a break, usually about 2.5 to 3 hours.
How Family Respite Care of Nevada empowers caregivers with children who have special needs with the special kind of need they require. Time plus
music. It's a spectrum. We look at it and it comes from all over the world. And we want to bring that to our little community here in Reno.
The Reno Pops Orchestra is celebrating the holidays around the world, where you can go for this free family-friendly concert this weekend. You're watching 2+U Nevada. Thank you for joining us for this edition of 2+U Nevada. I'm Sarah Johns, your host. What is it with schools? Now, I'm not complaining about teachers because I tell you I can hardly handle 2 kids. I couldn't imagine 20 or more. But this is the busiest time of the year, and you're adding Spirit Week and dress-up days in the final week of school. I know that I sound like the Grinch, which happens to be my kids' dress-up day theme today. Thank you, Costco, for having ugly Grinch sweaters for kids earlier this month. But Stella wanted face painting. I'm no artist, but if you have any designs to do reindeer or Grinch face painting later this month, I've got you covered in today's Tried It Tuesday. That's because yesterday's dress-up theme was Reindeer Day. A quick tutorial on both designs later in the show. Don't go anywhere. We are thrilled to have you joining us today for 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I am so excited to be inside the Bretzlaff bookshop inside the Nevada Museum of Art. Joining us this afternoon, Valerie Curtis, the Director of Retail Operations. Valerie, thank you so much for hosting us this afternoon.
Oh, thanks so much for coming in.
This is so cool. So this bookshop is right off of your brand new entrance on Cal Ave. So this is in the new build. So excited. This is fascinating and beautiful, and what a wonderful space.
It is a gorgeous space. We are so excited to be here. It's beautiful, it's welcoming. We want everyone to come in. It is a beautiful experience. We love talking to people when they come in here too.
And I have been out of it. I don't know why I haven't driven down Cal Ave since the construction, but guess what? The construction's gone. And I love this beautiful new entrance. So when you walk in off of California Avenue, you can park along California Avenue. The door is very close to the side of the museum that would be next to, let's say, the cheese board, right? Mm-hmm. So California and Hill. You come in here and you can walk into this beautiful store where, if you're looking for last minute gifts, talk about beautiful gifts here.
I have everything for you guys. There's so many great things. There are books. We are an art, architecture, and design bookshop, but it's so much more on top of it. And then for the holidays, we add a bunch of different fun things so that we can just check off all of those members on your list.
All the boxes.
That's
and I have
right.
to tell you, because I love shopping, so I looked around, and so inside the bookstore here, you've got these gorgeous leather-bound books, and for the fashionista in your family, Hermes, hello.
Yes. And there's Chanel and Prada.
And there's your logo, Bretzlaff Bookshop. So there's
our little bookmark that comes with every book purchase. And those books they're leather bound right in the US. They're beautiful.
And you have something for everybody here too, because what I love, and you were telling me, again, I'm not that great of a cook, but apparently this book, The Silver Spoon, is the It's It book of Italian cooking.
It's a gorgeous, it's huge. We're gonna we're gonna lift off our pasta with that one. But it's an Italian cookbook, and then we have also the children's version. These just came in literally yesterday. I'm so excited about these. They're gorgeous.
I went through the children's book, and I have to tell you, it's good enough for me. So.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, maybe there's stuff I can learn in there.
How to crack an egg. There you go. It teaches you inside the silver spoon for children.
But you also have beautiful coffee table books that, for the person in your family who loves art, right?
Yeah, so right behind us, this huge bookcase behind us has all of our past publications, the ones that the museum produces specifically for exhibitions. And this was a past exhibition, Anne Brigman, which was beautiful. So this is just an example of one of the museum publications that we have here. The store is full of gorgeous coffee table books.
Yeah.
Everything you can imagine, sports, there are record covers, there's music, there's design, there's so much great stuff here, literally for everyone.
Well, and Valerie, I told you before we even started this interview, one of my kids' favorite go-to books is a book that we got here at the museum, because you have very clever books here for children. And in the front of the store, or in the front of the museum, in the traditional entrance, if you will, there's the OG, we could say, gift shop, right? And inside that gift shop, you still have the jewelry, you have amazing finds, local art, local artists' work, but you also have, apparently you told me these are really popular.
Hi, I'm a Jellycat. If you exist now, you know what these are. If you have any kids, you know about Jellycat, and we have Jellycat. Please don't call, just come down and find your Jellycat. Hello.
The Jellycats are super cute. But back to children's books, these are now at the front by the front windows that go along Liberty. So all the kids' books you can find at the front of the store. And then if you're looking, again, for that fashionista in your life, oh my gosh. Look at these purses, especially for holiday parties.
Sarah honed in on this one.
I love this purse.
This is a hand-beaded Mary Frances bag. It is gorgeous. This talks to our fallen fruit exhibition and all about pollinators. So here's our bees are very important, and this bee is absolutely fantastic.
And for the movie lover, you also have the popcorn bag. But these are super, and they're statement pieces, right? For when you're going out, or for if you just want to have a statement piece bag. These are absolutely
Looks good with
gorgeous.
your outfit.
It really does, doesn't it? You might not be getting this back. But really and truly, as we are headed towards the holidays, seeing this new beautiful bookshop, this is a place that people need to remember.
Absolutely, and like we've talked about, we have a bar cart. We're sitting in these beautiful chairs that are just architectural and design, they're just perfect memories. So we have a lot of the mid-century feel. You'll find a lot of really cool gifty things. Bar cart items. There are even martini glasses in here, because what's the mid-century without a good martini? So we've got a lot of great stuff in here. I feel good that you'll find what you're looking for.
Well, the Bretzlaff bookshop and all the other gift shops here in the museum are open traditional museum hours, which are 10 to 6 every day except Thursdays, which is 10 to 8. Museums closed on Mondays. Valerie, thank you so much for having us this afternoon.
Thank you.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. Watching 2+U Nevada, and I'm so excited to have America Davis joining us again this afternoon from NAMI. What is it? NAMI, National Alliance
on Mental Illness.
On mental illness. Thank you very much. And we're here to talk about mental health around the holidays, and it is a topic that I think is so important to bring up. And that's because the holidays can be so stressful and they can be emotional. You know, especially if you don't have somebody that you're celebrating the holidays with, if they have left us or or if you're just not with your family this holiday.
Absolutely. And you really hit the nail on the head there. In a study in 2023, the American Psychological Association did a survey and found that 90% of adults have experiencing feelings of depression or anxiety or sadness or loneliness around the holiday season. So while it is, for the majority of us, a time of joy and celebration, for some of us, most of us, it can be really difficult. And especially for those of us with mental health conditions. NAMI found that 3 in 5 individuals with mental health conditions do feel that their symptoms are exacerbated around the holiday time. So, it can be great, but could also be a little bit difficult for a lot of us. But we have some tips for you. So,
okay, we'll get into those tips. But I feel like there is such a need for mental health awareness around the holidays too, because there's this expectation around the holidays, an expectation that you're supposed to be happy, an expectation of what the holidays are supposed to look like. We put expectations on ourselves about how good we are with decorating or getting the gifts or going to all the things, So really and truly, we've got to let go of the expectations as well.
Exactly. And one of our suggestions is to let go of perfection. Sometimes our celebrations might look a little bit different than last year or years before, but it doesn't mean they're not, fun celebrations and things we can really be proud of. And when it comes to how we're feeling around the holidays, one of our biggest suggestions is to accept and acknowledge those feelings. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be, anxious maybe about your financial situation. It's okay to be excited for certain family traditions, but maybe a little bit less excited for others. When we acknowledge those feelings and we give them space, what we're really doing is we're honoring that part of ourselves. And when we don't, and we try to press those feelings down, that is really, can be really harmful to our mental health. So we really encourage folks to just, acknowledge, hey, I'm not so excited about this, or I am really excited about that.
And one of the tips that I absolutely love that you said is it's okay to say no.
Absolutely. Establishing boundaries around the holiday time can feel a little bit intimidating and scary for some, but it's really, really great to protect your peace around the holidays. Make a list, check it twice, see all the things that you have to do around the holidays. And if maybe an event just doesn't speak to you or maybe it's stressing you out, check it off the list. Accept help when folks offer it.
That's a huge one.
Absolutely, especially as women and moms. We like to host, we like to be great, we like to try to do everything. But if maybe you have an older kid who can do some Christmas shopping for their younger siblings, go ahead and have them be involved. Maybe it's instead of you're cooking every single thing, have folks bring a dish with you. Accept help, ask for it, because when we do that, we're giving folks permission to do the same.
Right, and us moms, we need to also be able to be ourselves around the holidays, because our kids will remember how we acted and how we reacted around the holidays.
Absolutely. And if you're so stressed about all the things that you have to do, it's going to really cloud your memories of the time. And, your kids can really pick up on that. So the more that you can say, hey, listen, this maybe not be in my capacity to do this year. I'm going to focus on these few things that really are important to me and important to our family. I'm sure that's going to make for a better holiday season all around.
100%. Well, what can people do if they need assistance, if they're feeling like their crisis is starting?
Absolutely. So we, encourage you to lean on your support system. Voice those feelings. Tell those family members, hey, you know what? I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling a little bit depressed. When you're voicing those feelings, you're giving the people around you permission to do that for themselves as well, which is great. Talk to some folks. We have a great resource, the Nevada Warm Line. That's 775-241-4212. You can call at any time and be connected with a peer support specialist who will talk about those feelings with you, who can kind of give you that support. And if you are, maybe in a crisis or you're really, really upset, we work very closely with Crisis Services of Nevada, 988. That's always an option for you as well if things get really, really difficult. But again, take care of yourself. Take that time. Ask for help when you need it.
I absolutely love that you came here and that you're bringing that up. And just so everybody knows as well, outside of the holidays, NAMI's always here. So quickly, just tell people what NAMI provides.
So NAMI's focus is providing support to people with mental health conditions. And the biggest way that we do that is we offer support groups for people with mental health conditions and for their families.
And if somebody needs that help, if somebody needs that support, where do they go and how do they get it?
Absolutely. They can go to our website, naminorthernnevada.org, And you can find more information about our support groups. They're offered in person and virtually. And we're actually asking right now for some community feedback because we want to make sure our programs reflect the needs of the community. We're doing a community needs assessment. We're asking folks to answer a couple of questions just about what they would like to see. Maybe some more neurodivergent programming for people with ADHD, maybe some more support for moms, postpartum and prepartum. We really want to make sure our program reflects the people who need our help.
Thank you, America, for being here. And I wish you a happy holiday season. And I wish you a healthy holiday season.
Thank you.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada. Joining us this afternoon, we have Brian Bosma, the Executive Director of Family Respite Care, formerly known as RAVE. And Brian, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
I am so excited to be here and talk about all the wonderful things our organization is up to in the last 30 years.
I can't believe it. You just said 30 years. What used to be known as RAVE, rebranded into Family Respite Care of Nevada. So forgive me if I stumble over my words, but I cannot get over the phenomenal work that you do. And I can't get over that it's been 30 years.
It's been 30 years. We provided over 300,000 hours of respite care for children with disabilities, ages 3 months all the way up to 28 years old. And I have to say, the center is all about fun. And one of the kiddos made you this bracelet that they wanted to give to you. To kind of showcase our love, and thank you again for having us on today.
Thank you so much. Here, and it says love. Can you see that? And my husband's going to love it because it's in the Chiefs colors.
Oh, no.
So
Okay.
I know. And their record is 6-7 right now, but we won't go there either. So 300,000 hours. And 300,000 is an important number for you guys this holiday season.
It is. We just announced our Giving Tree campaign, so it's currently live at the center right now. And so for every donation that we get of $300 or more, you can actually put your handprint on the wall, and we're allowing this tree to grow throughout the next year. And that goal of $300,000 equals the number of respite hours we've done over the last 30 years.
I cannot get over that. Now explain respite and why it is so important to the families you serve.
Yeah, so respite in short just means a break. So we're allowing families to have a break, usually about 2.5 to 3 hours. We do them twice a month so they can come, go to date night and stuff, and know that their children are having fun-based, center-based activities where they can meet with peers, have a great time with volunteers. And this is also unique because it's also their siblings that can have this break as well. So we have families coming together and allowing parents to kind of get that much needed break to go on date nights, to maybe go to the gym, maybe get some chores done around the house or go shopping. And it's a consistent center-based care. So these families know when they're going to have this break and they can look forward to it.
You know, Dave and I really stand behind this organization too. He and I emceed an event earlier in the year called the Ultimate Lip Sync Showdown. And it was a fundraiser for Family Respite Care of Nevada. And I bring that up only because it's amazing to see the work that you do and also the opportunities that you provide for not only families and children who need the respite care, but also you're a great location for our youth to volunteer at. So as people are looking for their high schoolers to find volunteer hours, walk me through that process.
Yeah, so volunteering is very, very important at Family Respite Care of Nevada. We're trying to do it one child per one volunteer. When we meet with our volunteers every day, we're talking about the child's individual diagnosis, what might ramp them up, what can ramp them down. And so we're really trying to create this fun buddy-buddy system where a kid can show up to the center and know that they're going to get the same individualized care with that volunteer to have as much fun as possible. And I cannot stress that it's all about fun. And today we're trying to really shine a light on the families who have some difficulties navigating some of these challenges with raising these children. But we're trying to be a light that shines bright for these families and let them know that we're here and we care.
And what I love about it, like you said, is that, okay, so parents can have a date night, or somebody can go and do their holiday shopping, or somebody can go and just do grocery shopping, right? And have a safe place for their family. And you aren't excluding all the children in the family. Every child in the family can come.
And that's why we're very, very unique, is because we allow the siblings to be there with them as well. And the most exciting thing about this as well is seeing kind of the kids interact with them. And that's really fun because you're able to meet your new friends and buddies, and we have these fun cliques. I mean, we have karaoke, we have the chill zone, we have the Nintendo Switch, and the center itself, when you see these children show up to session, they just sprint right back to the back. They grab on their favorite Lego set, their favorite train set, and they're just there to play, and they can't get away from mom and dad soon enough.
Okay, so couple questions here. How does a family who needs Family Respite Care of Nevada get in touch with you?
Yeah, so everything right now, if you visit our website, frcnevada.org, we have an enrollment page on there. You can fill out a form and our family specialist will contact you and we'll actually have a one-on-one dialogue, learning more about your child and making sure that we'd be the best fit for your family.
And how has the need grown in the past 30 years?
So there's about 10,000 children at Washoe County that could qualify for our services. So the biggest thing that we can say is, let your family and friends know we have great relationships inside the Washoe County School District. We have special ed teachers that are kind of letting it know that we're out there, but we're really trying to be word of mouth and trying to bring some attention to the families and trying to grow. We switched it off right now, so we currently don't have a wait list. So we have about 10-15% capacity at the center right now. So if you have a family member or if you know somebody that can really benefit from our services, reach out. We'll meet with you right away and get you plugged in.
And I want to repeat that very important sentence. You took away the wait list and you do not have a wait list.
That is
right
100% correct.
Okay. Now, we just touched on how families can get connected to you. How can people who want to help you and help you reach that $300,000 goal get to you?
So I can say visit our website. That's boring. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook. You can really see the joy of these children. We have wish list Wednesdays. So we have art supplies that are in need. We currently can use some toys for the center as well. So just kind of pay attention to that, but please reach out to us through the website as well. You can kind of see how the tree has grown to date. So if you're looking to, it's as little as $30 a month. Can kind of get your impact really shown here at the center.
That's fantastic. And are you going to leave the tree up, you said?
It'll
it's
be
going
there.
to be an installation on the wall for years to come?
It'll be there for years to come, and you can see the hands grow throughout it. So we have about 12 sets of hands on there, and we have about another 15 people in the queue. So we're giving tours to people, showing them the center at its great use and what it does, because we're aftercare center based. So we're giving tours right now. So if you're curious to see what the center has in store, you want to see the wall in action, you want to see some of the fun activities and stuff that we have planned in our curriculum, we'd love to give you a tour.
Okay, so we've got your website, we've got your social medias. Where is the center?
It's right around the corner at 555 Reactor Way.
Okay, and a phone number?
775-737-3520.
Nice, that was a test.
That's a test.
Brian, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada, and I am so excited to have Colton Michael Brown here with the Reno Pops Orchestra. Such a superstar already, I can tell. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
No, thank you for having us. We're really honored to be on your show.
So tell us a little bit about the Reno Pops Orchestra. It's a 501c3.
Yes, we are a nonprofit. So the Reno Pops Orchestra, we're an orchestra that loves to bring music into our community. We bring it from different genres of music, different time periods, and from different cultures. We want to really be able to show diversity, and because music, it's a spectrum. We look at it and it comes from all over the world. And we want to bring that to our little community here in Reno. And the best part is that music is such a gift. It really is. And we want to be able to bring that to our community for free. So a lot of our concerts we do, we don't charge. We do ask for donations because our concerts, the behind the scenes can get a little expensive. But those donations just help us keep going.
And Colton, I did the not so PC thing and asked you how old you were, and I cannot get over. Okay, so everyone at home, you have to know Colton is a high schooler, and you are on the board of the Reno Pops Orchestra, and you're volunteering, and you do their publicity, and I just think that you are a superstar, and you are giving me such hope for the future.
Yeah, no, I love to be involved, especially with our community. And I was reached out by our amazing conductor, Dr. Jane Brown. And her and I started connecting, and I realized, I was like, oh my God, this is where I want to be. I want to be able to give back in such a beautiful way. And I work with our wonderful publicity chair, Alice Rochelle, and her and I just tag team everything. And, you know, it's great. And it's a great feeling, you know, when you go, and especially during the holiday season, everyone's doing the Toy for Tots, just giving back. It's that warm feeling inside.
Yes. Okay. So you are giving back to the community, and you have a holiday concert coming up at Nightingale Hall that's at the university. So give us the details on that.
Yeah. So our upcoming concert, it is going to be fantastic. We want all ages to come. We are going to be doing, it's a tradition in our orchestra that we sing a sing-along of a bunch of holiday favorites. We're going to be doing that towards the end. We also have the amazing vocal ensemble Bella Voce that's going to be coming, and they're going to be performing with us. So this concert is one not to miss. We're going to also be having 2 soloists from UNR, which I heard their voices. They're just amazing. I'm excited. I haven't really been to a lot of rehearsals. I just heard little sneak peeks, and I am excited to see it live with all you guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, and it's this weekend.
Yes, it's this weekend. It's going to be Saturday. Doors open at 6:30, but our concert starts at 7. We invite you come a little early. You know, you can usually meet some of the orchestra members as we're running around on the stage. But come and enjoy. Just enjoy the community aspect of it. That's what we really want to do.
And what time is it at?
It's at starts at 7.
Okay. So obviously navigating the university, you're going to want to get there with enough time to park and then walk to Nightingale Hall, which is just absolutely gorgeous, right? To see a show and to participate in this holiday theme. So are these all carols? What kind of holiday music?
So it's, as you can see in our title, it's World Edition. So you're going to be getting stuff. We have some songs that go from, we're doing the Ukrainian Christmas or Bell Carol, and that one is one of my favorites. We're also going to be doing stuff from around the world, you know, because we want to diverse it. We want to show, and all the amazing music that comes from all the different holiday times around the year, like Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, all of the songs, they're beautiful to listen to.
That's fantastic. And then the people who are actually members of the orchestra, because I asked you if you played, is this a wide range of ages? It's not just because I don't want people to get confused, because I mentioned that you were in high school.
Yeah.
This is not a high school orchestra.
No. So we're a pops group. So we invite everyone. We have members who I think our youngest member is 9 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we have members from 9 years old all the way to
Let's just say 109.
Yeah.
We'll just make it easy and just say 9 to 109.
Yeah. No, but we have such a wide, diverse group, from beginners to professionals, teachers. And we're under the direction of Dr. Jane Brown, and she is it's amazing to work with her and her creative mind. And she always picks the best songs to really show off talents, you know. And we welcome people to play with us from our community. So usually before every set, we do 2 to 4 community days. We invite anyone to come play with us. If you know how to play or don't know how to play, just come and join, you know, and we'll have someone teach you and guide you, like our the section leader for the percussion. I didn't know the single thing I was doing. And so she was like, here, let me teach you. And then I was able, you know, from the day I started to the concert we played, I really grew. And it's because we are a family. We really help each other build, you know. I was like one of the monkey toys that with the cymbals.
Oh my gosh, I love this. So what do you have coming in the new year? After the holidays, then are you guys going to be working on a new concert?
Oh, yes. So we have our season. We announced it earlier of 2025. It's called Imagine. We have, I believe it's 5. Someone might have to correct me on that, but I believe it's 5 concerts. We've done a couple already. Our last one was incredible. It was mystical creatures and fantastic beasts. Our next one, I believe, is in March, and it's I can't I don't know the exact
We'll just
title.
invite you back.
Oh my, we would love it. And I would love for all you guys to come. If you guys go to our website, www.renopops.org, you can check out our season flyer and see all our upcoming events. We play with local churches I think second Saturday of every month. So you can find us all over and follow us on our social medias. That will be Reno Pops Orch on Instagram, ORCH, and Facebook, Reno Pops Orchestra.
Okay. Well, you just did a fantastic job. You give me such hope for the future. Thank you so much for joining
thank you for
us
having
this
us.
afternoon. And again, that concert is this Saturday
Yes.
at the Nightingale Hall. You're watching 2+U Nevada. Now to the inspirational story of a 13-year-old from North Dakota. She's on a mission to find stray cats homes and to provide them a safe, warm space in the meantime. So far, this 7th grader has rescued nearly 90 cats, and she has plans to continue her work. Jody Kurzman has the story.
I see you.
Khloe Campbell
I know.
is a cat lover.
What are you doing? They're soft, cuddly, and cute.
These days, she's surrounded by furry friends.
Something really cool. My favorite one is it's called a Flame Point Siamese, and he's a really sweetheart.
The 13-year-old has been rescuing stray cats around town.
Right now in the rescue, we have 46.
In the 7 weeks since she started Khloe's cat project,
Look at me.
Khloe has rescued 87 cats.
I never thought there would be this many. I seen a lot of cats on the streets, and I felt really bad for them, so I wanted to take them in so they all had a nice warm home.
She's like, Mom, don't be mad. But she said there was 3 little kittens across the street, and the mama led them to me. She said the mama was telling me I needed to rescue them. So she brought them in here, and they were our first 3 kitties.
Khloe's parents have let her transform this unused garage into a space for her rescues.
This is usually more so adult.
She nurses them back to health, gets them spayed and neutered, and finds them new homes.
Some of them have names.
She documents it all on her Facebook page, Khloe's Cat Project.
I love helping cats, and I love the animals, so it feels amazing.
She's always had a big, kind heart and a love for cats, and this just kind of fits in with her personality.
Khloe says Khloe's Cat Project is just the first step in achieving her ultimate dream, to become a vet and help even more
We
animals.
can fit more.
Khloe holds monthly meet and greets for people to get to know the cats. You can learn more on her Facebook page, Khloe's Cat Project. Now, a holiday season visit with Grandma. Not your actual grandma in this case, but the Grandma Stand. Omar Villafranca introduces us to the women answering a true need.
Nestled between the booths and shops in downtown McKinney, Texas,
So what does the sign say? What does that sign?
What's bringing you joy?
Okay.
there's one stand, the Grandma Stand, giving away something you can't put a price on. Today, Grandma Nancy Lira is ready to chat with anyone about anything.
I'm so happy I met all of you.
The conversations happening here are opportunities to make new friends and practice the lost art of listening.
Life is looking pretty good right now.
The booth is staffed by a rotation of 3 grandmas, no appointment needed.
Grandmas are non-judgmental. We're loving people as a rule. And it's just nice sometimes to be able to talk to someone that you can feel a connection with.
Those conversations with strangers range from cordial to confessional.
I lost my pet, to I lost my grandma, to my basketball team lost last night. If there is a choice of being unkind or be kind, choose kindness.
Proving that people everywhere can always use a little love from Grandma. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Dallas, Texas.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. A birthday party 2 weekends ago turned into a life or death emergency. But thanks to the quick action of one young boy, a tragedy was narrowly avoided, with a powerful lesson about awareness and courage, and the importance of friendship. The courage did not go unnoticed, and earlier this week, 2 boys, Clark and Braxton, were honored at their school. Michael Price has their story.
It was his birthday party, and I was excited, so I just jumped in the pool.
Believing the water was shallow enough to stand in, he jumped. Within seconds, it became clear he had misjudged the depth. Braxton slipped beneath the surface, struggling to stay afloat, without a single cry for help. Clark's grandmother was supervising nearby. She says what happened next changed her perspective forever.
Because I think of someone who can't swim and is drowning, who panics and flails and says help. He didn't say a word. And I think, to me, that was a huge eye-opening experience to know that you don't necessarily ask for help when you need help.
Braxton continued to struggle, pushing as hard as he could to get to the water's surface.
At one point, he went down. He was down, totally under. My heart was in my throat.
I saw him, drowning. He was, not really swimming. So I heard a hole say, "Get him," and then I got him.
Clark swam to Braxton, lifting him and holding him above the surface, even as the weight pulled him under briefly.
When Clark grabbed him, Clark went under for a little while too, not because he was struggling, but I never thought about the extra weight and the movement and not ever having to pull someone in the water before to try to save them. But I'm very grateful he didn't panic.
Both boys were able to reach the surface safely. Braxton says he knows exactly who saved him.
I was just thanking him, how he just saved my life, and I was thank God. God sent him to save me.
I think this incident, has brought their friendship even closer. And like I told Clark's mom, that, sometimes you build a bond with family that's not blood.
He's like family to me. He's my best friend, and I just love to be with him.
What started as a birthday celebration became a powerful reminder of how quickly things can change and how courage, even from the youngest among us, can save a life. Reporting, Michael Price, Wing 15 News.
Are you a business or nonprofit and want to be featured on 2+U Nevada? Have a Mom to Mom Monday, a Tried It Tuesday, or even a cute pic you just want to show us? The whole point of 2+U Nevada is the plus you. You can send us your content by visiting our website, head to 2news.com and click on 2+U Nevada. Or you can email us at 2+UNevada@ktvn.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Okay, families, if any of you have dress-up theme weeks at school, my kids have had Reindeer Day and Grinch Day so far, and Stella wanted face painting, which of course meant that I Googled, Pinterested, and TikToked. The reindeers were really simple. For your supplies, 2 years ago, I bought this set of face crayons on Amazon. I find the crayons are super easy to use. Turning to Pinterest, I based my designs off of 2 images. First, a video which showed me the basic idea that my colors are going to be brown and white, and the key to a deer face are the white dots. Since I didn't do a play-by-play, I'm just going to show you this picture and say that for both kids, I colored the bridge of their noses and base of their foreheads right above the eyebrows with white. Then I spread dots over their foreheads and cheekbones. Next, I took my waterproof brown eyeliner and drew lines on each side of their nose bridges. For Stella, I drew lines above and around her eyebrows with a curly Q on the sides, and I gave her wings on the sides of her eyes. For Zach, he just got straight lines above his brows. Each kid wanted a different colored nose, and voila! Now today, Stella wanted a Grinch face. I found 2 tutorials on TikTok, but had to screenshot them because they went too fast. This was my first inspo pic. This is my second. I used 2 green face paint crayons and 1 yellow. Look at Stella's face here and you can see that I drew a pear around her nose and on top of her mouth. Then I drew a pointed bow on her forehead, colored it in with green on the forehead and cheeks and yellow on the bridge of her nose. Next, take the darker crayon and trace around the outside of the base shape. Finally, take a black crayon and draw a curly Q in the middle of her forehead and make winged eyebrows. Draw a black nose, black lips, and freckles for whiskers. Complete the look with 2 black lines on the bridge of the nose. There you go. And the kids seemed happy with the results. Hope this helps anyone having to do some sort of holiday dress up for School Spirit Week. And as always, if you have any Tried It Tuesdays, send them our way. You can narrate your try, or if you prefer, just send us some video clips or pics and email with the steps you took, and we will explain it. As we get closer to the holidays, we want to let you know that 2+U Nevada will be taking a holiday break the week of December 29th through January 2nd. We will be back on the air in the new year beginning January 5th. That's it for this edition of 2+U Nevada. Thank you for inviting us into your home this afternoon. We look forward to joining you every weekday at 3 for 2+U Nevada. 2 News Nevada at 4 starts now.